I think social media in the classroom has a very profound way of connecting faculty with students. I think it needs to be used carefully. As with any powerful tool, it can go really well or it can be horribly wrong. But I think the use of social media in the classroom lets learning be holistic. It becomes part of all of life instead of something that happens within four walls during a 3-hour period. One of the things I like to do is to connect certain tweets with specific points within my lecture. So when a slide will come up that I'm lecturing about, it is programmed to send out a tweet that has either a resource or a key point from that slide so that there's live tweeting happening during a course lecture. And I think that's helpful. One, not that you really want your students on Twitter your whole lecture, but I also recognize that many of my students do follow me, and that's an opportunity for me again to just reinforce what we covered in class. So I think that is very helpful for professors to consider, is that integration. Plus, it doesn't require extra work during your lecture, it just enhances the impact of your lecture. Social media absolutely has a place in the classroom. It's an interesting place, and I think it's going to be different for all faculty in different departments and different schools. There's ways you will use it, and there are ways you won't use it depending on what you teach. But social media provides the chance for professors and faculty to be part of an ongoing conversation that students are having. It makes sense that we would want to be there as well. I use hashtags with specific classes so that students can ask questions at any point about a topic on Twitter specifically. One example was when I was using a hashtag in one of my intro classes and students were studying for the midterm. They were in the library hashtagging their questions to me so that I could answer for them. And the beauty of using a hashtag is you create a learning community. So other students who are also watching for the hashtag have the opportunity to chime in or to answer the question, so I'm not the only one providing the answers and engaging. I think that's a really powerful use. I love the use of infographics within Twitter. So infographics let me convey a lot of information in a short period of time, and I use that as a way for students to get that information, but what I've also encouraged my students to do is create their own infographics on a various topic, which forces them to kind of use their creative skills, but then they're engaging a larger learning community by placing it on Twitter. And I've also seen a use of my students, which I'm proud of how they're using it. I don't require it, but they will end up tweeting different things from my lectures at different points in different classes. Of course, you have to have the right group of students who want to do that. But students will tweet specific comments from a class lecture that they will reference later on and that other students see and will be able to save for later reference, which I think is a great use. Students are on social media, they're very quick. Twitter specifically is a very short soundbite, and it lets them take what they're learning in a classroom, apply it to something that they're interacting with throughout the day multiple times. So it makes it much more pervasive in their learning environment.
Biola University offers a variety of biblically centered degree programs, ranging from business to ministry to the arts and sciences. Visit biola.edu to find out how Biola could make a difference in your life.